what are your arguments for Buuhan?
What's up?
What are your arguments for Buuhan?
That he has more feats and statements to support that he's stronger in verse.
Such as?
What about in scans?
The scans shot.
All right. Such as 1 second. This guide right here and the translation for it. Hold on, I'm sending it. My internet's a little slow.
Aren't you sending it in the scans chat?
Yeah, I'm sending it in scan chat. It's just my internet's a little slow right now, so it's not sending it very quickly.
Oh, okay.
Hey, someone just got shot.
What?
Don't mind him. Can you see him?
Hold up. Yeah, I can see them.
Okay.
Yeah, you talking
The
about the
one
El Mago
below.
Legendario?
Yeah.
That gets contradicted by the anime and uh, yeah,
It
pretty
gets
much.
contradicted by the anime.
Yeah, cause in the anime we have multiple statements that say that Boo is the strongest. And would you say that source material prevails over data books?
Um, well, I wouldn't really say that's a contradiction. I just argue when he says that he's talking about pure forms of Boo.
Well, he
Because
says all of the other Boos
Buuhan,
up until now, so it would be counting with every Boo that appeared at that time, meaning Super Boo and
Vegito
his fusions
considers
as well.
Buuhan a fusion, so I'm not sure it'd be like considered a form. Like when you
Well,
say
it would
like
still be a
this is the
Boo.
strongest form of Goku we've seen, that doesn't you don't include Vegito
Well, I mean, okay, but it would still be a Boo, and it would still be a Boo Goku face. Why would he be excluding Buuhan?
without what?
Why would he be excluding Buuhan? It would still be a Boo. Plus, like, okay, if I were to go with your logic, then pretty much, like, then Fat Boo wouldn't be a Boo because he's technically a fusion. Or Super Boo, even Super Boo himself in his base form would be a fusion. Like, every Boo except for Kid Boo is a fusion.
Not, I mean, not necessarily. When they go in Boo's body, the other people he absorbed aren't even in there anymore. They're just infused with his being.
What? Are you talking about, which Boo are you talking about?
Uh, the ones that aren't Kid Boo, when they go in Boo's
Okay,
body, they don't see the Kais they like absorb because they're like infused.
Fat Boo is a fusion between Fat Supreme Kai and Kid Boo. We also have we also have Super Boo, who's a fusion between Evil Boo and Fat Boo. Um, and the other Super Boos are just Super Boo with someone else, but they would all still be Boos either way. So that still doesn't matter. And Goku specifically says all the Boos. So he's referring to every Boo that ever existed to that point because that's literally the definition of all.
In the anime, yeah.
Yes, in the anime.
In the anime, it also said Buuhan also says that not Buuhan, Bootank says he's the strongest Majin in history, past and present.
Yeah, that will get
And
outdated
in
and
the
contradicted by
anime,
later statements saying that Boo is the strongest. And that would even get contradicted by the cameo of Buuhan, who's stronger than Bootanks. He also says that in the manga, like it just gets contradicted later on due to the fact that Boo gets stronger, and by the Kid Boo statements.
wouldn't that guide I just sent you the guide statement? It says that Gotenks and Gohan would be enough to beat Kid Buu.
Yeah,
That's also backed up by manga.
their power combined with the ultimate Genki-Dama, which had energy from the entire universe plus the energy of all the Z Warriors, was not enough to just like beat Boo. they still needed the help of the Earthlings, and Goku himself states that to Vegeta. I can send you the statement if you want.
Okay.
It's gonna be the Harm's translation though.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Here it is. Just ignored like the weird layout. It's just that I don't want to like search for the manga right now because I don't know like the chapters by heart. But
Oh,
yeah,
you good.
even if you did it, even if you go on the Viz, it says the exact same thing. So it's fine.
No, that's cool. I believe you.
So the key from Gohan and the others was still not enough to like beat Kid Buu. Goku still needed more energy.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, even the energy Goku thought could beat Kid Buu was still not enough because Kid Buu literally pushes back the Genki Dama and forces Goku to like get the help of the Dragon Balls and imp the Genki Dama further. So
Didn't he only not be able to push it back because he was low on energy? That was kind of like a plot
I
point.
mean, the thing is, the Genki Dama already has strength in itself. Goku pushing it back would simply just be Goku reinforcing like the strength of the Genki Dama and just simply adding more energy to it, most likely. Because like
Well,
there was
he
no
couldn't push it.
instance
It
where
was
Goku had to
too
babysit the
tight.
Genki Dama and other opponents. Like he literally just has to throw it. The strength is already there.
Didn't they say that he couldn't push it back because he was tired? That was like why they would
Yeah,
stored his
that's
energy.
fine. But pushing back would simply just like add more energy to the Genki Dama. That's what we can presuppose. I don't know how if you know how key clashes work. Like if you're not relative or above the key attack, you'll either get the key attack to explode right on your face, or you'll get like disintegrated by the key blast as soon as you come in contact with it. And Boo
Oh
was
no, yeah,
able
I
to
knew that.
touch it and push it back, which means his attack potency would scale above that Genki Dama itself. Because the Genki Dama
Okay.
already had that energy inserted in it, so Goku wouldn't need to babysit it.
No, yeah, that's under. I didn't even think about Gohan's energy or anything like that.
Yeah, that's why, like, that. I'm not saying the Almanga Legendario is unreliable, not in the slightest bit, but. I mean, not in the slightest bit. I mean, this bit is definitely unreliable, but these statements, like, get contradicted.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So, do you have any more arguments?
No, I think the other arguments I bring up would just go right back to the same loop.
I mean, do you have any more, like, statements or anything else you want to try out?
Um, and like the Dragon Ball Forever guide says, Vegeta won't let the mightiest Majin lay a finger on him. That'd be one of them.
I guess that would simply just be, like, what the Daizenshi does, which is, like, narrating the events as if they were, like, happening at that moment. Like, I don't know how it is with Dragon Ball Forever because I actually haven't really beat that guidebook that much.
It's
But
it's like an extension to the Daizenshu
oh,
basically, but it's from
that makes it
hands
even
and
better
everything.
because then it makes sense for it to like narrate the events like Daizenshuu. So you know that's that like very well-known scan saying Gohan was the mightiest warrior back in like Daizenshuu 2 or 3 or whatever.
Oh yeah, and everyone uses as I like to say Gohan's the strongest and
And
Z.
yeah, thing is, it says mightiest warriors, so it's never specifying like fused or unfused warriors. And we know for a fact that Gohan at that time, when fighting Super Buu, was the mightiest warrior. But later on, he of course gets surpassed by like pretty much almost everyone. So we know that
Yeah,
statement would only apply to that moment. And pretty much like the way Daizenshu does is it narrates events like this. It just like narrates them as if they were happening right away and ignores uh, any sort of like evidence that comes after that or any sort of events that come after that.
yeah. Oh, so would you? I'm just asking you a question. It's
Yeah.
not like for the debate anymore. So would you say Goku at full power is relative to the Spirit Bomb, like somewhat?
No, I think Goku is way inferior than the Spirit Bomb.
Why is that?
Cause like the Spirit Bomb just contains like energy from the entire macrocosm and shit. I don't really think there's any evidence that Goku reached that level. Plus, Kid
Was
Buu,
it
like,
or was
plus
Kid
like,
Buu?
the Daizenshu literally states not even a full power Goku can beat Kid Buu. while the
But
Genkidama,
Goku's relative to Kid Buu, at least.
no, he would be relative to a suppressed Kid Buu, not like Kid Buu at his full power at all, like not even close to that.
What suggests Kid Buu was suppressed?
He was always like playing around with them, letting himself get hit and letting his durability get pierced by Goku. And it would be in character for Kid Buu to do that. Like,
But didn't what do you call it?
like the
Well,
only time we see
Kid
Kid
Buu
Buu
was
get
if Kid
serious
Buu
is
was
against.
that
Oh yeah.
heavily suppressed against Goku,
What?
why didn't he just knock him around? Like I said, if Kid Buu was that suppressed against Goku, like to where you think the power gap between Kid Buu and Goku is pretty large?
Between a full power Kid Buu and Goku, perhaps, yeah.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
say that if I'd have to make like a line of scaling, I'd say Super Genkidama or Super Ultimate Genkidama, whatever you want to call it, is stronger than
Mm-hmm.
Buu, who is stronger than the base Ultimate Genkidama, that is stronger than Goku, who is relative to a suppressed Kid Buu.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that would be
All right,
like the
man.
most consistent. Yeah. So anything else?
All right, cool. No, not really.
All right. So you can
Not
see.
anything you haven't already covered or anything like that.
All right.
Yeah,
All right. GG.
GG, man.